Alright guys, today's tutorial is infrastructure, and we're going to be talking about caddies. And generally speaking, caddies, there's metals, there are plastic types, and different types of design. But here at ITS we use generally three of the same, which will be your standard caddy that will go in before drywall, straight to the frame, held in by screws or by nail. Or we'll go in after the drywall, cut our hole out, install our caddy, which is this one right here. And what it does is we cut our hole, this will go inside and basically go behind the wall, and as you're screwing it, it will just basically tighten itself in, making sure that it doesn't go nowhere. All right. Now these types of caddies are fairly simple. Once you get with your project manager or site supervisor or your lead technician and find out what is your height for your caddies throughout the frame, generally they would like to match these caddies at the same height and same direction as the electrical outlets throughout the office, home, or whatever location you're at. Because it doesn't make sense if your electrical outlet is horizontal and your data outlets are vertical. Generally they like to be the same height and they like to be the same, going the same direction. All right. So for example, if you're going into an office space and it's already drywall, it's an open area, and you see electrical outlets that they're going vertical and they're about, for example, 8.5 inches center mass, then basically in my drywall where I'm going to put my data drop, I want to make sure that my caddy location's going to be 8.5 inches center mass. Now you're probably wondering, what is center mass? Center mass is basically the center of this caddy, and basically that level right there, and that's how I usually level mines. Most technicians will level to the base of the caddy. I've seen some technicians measure up to the top of the caddy. I see some move to the center. I was taught to the center, and that's the way I generally do my cuts and my measurements. There's no really standard way that I can think of. This is just the typical way that I was taught on how to measure caddies. I've seen some people measure from the carpet or tile floor up to the base of the caddy. I don't see any issues with that, but I generally do center mass. I've actually taken the liberty of taking one of these and modifying it and cutting off all the additional plastic, and what I did was make me a template. And to most technicians this may look like trash, but I use this, I keep this in my toolkit, and basically I use this as my way to find my diameter for my caddy. So let's do a quick tutorial right here. We're gonna cut a hole in this location, matching the same height over here. So I want to get my measurements, and that is going to be 8.5 center mass. And I'll come over here, 8.5 center mass. And it's a lot easier. Most technicians, they'll try to get their caddy and try to do a little doodle, but if you look in the inside, it's not a perfect rectangle. There's all these little portions where it deviates, so it looks like a odd shape. So that's why I don't like following this, and I don't like measuring, because if a technician is too new and he measures wrong, he makes a bigger hole or a smaller hole, or he just gets a little bit too frustrated. Or if you have a lead tech who kind of been around, you know, they usually have their own little tricks to make this go by faster. So here's my little template. I'll go center mass. All right. Now, generally speaking, most technicians have this tool in their toolkit, and for the most part, they do work. They're really good tools, especially in drywall. Unfortunately, we're not using a piece of drywall for this tutorial. We're using a plastic sheet, and usually what you'll do is drill a hole in a corner and saw your way down, drill a hole here, saw your way across, drill, and keep going. You don't want to turn your blade. You end up making more damage towards the wall or ruining your blade. All right. For just saving time, we're going to be using the E-tool. A very good tool. It's a special tool that we issue here at the warehouse. We don't normally issue this out to technicians. Techs will have to sign this out, or they'll find it in their tech toolbox or the ITS box. All right. Maybe a little stuck. We are cutting plastic, by the way. Generally, sometimes if I can't get to it, if it falls in, I'll leave it. I don't spend time trying to get it out or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's going to be in a place where no one's going to see it. Now, it's not good common practice, but usually you try to take it out and throw it away. All right? So we'll take our caddy, make sure our fins are in. And this is where we're going to just do a quick test and see where our holes lined up. So we're slightly off here on the right, where it cuts slightly off in an angle, and then slightly off right here on the top left. So we're going to open that up a little bit more. Take our caddy again, do another test fit. Sometimes, if you notice, I left a little bit play on the bottom. It's just so I can make sure my caddy is completely straight. So I can adjust. And then once you do have your caddy inside, obviously you can't put your hand behind the wall. You're going to screw it in place. Do not screw it too much. If you put too much effort, it warps the actual frame of the plastic. See how it bows out if I put too much pressure? So you just want to put it enough just to snug it, and that's it. And basically when you fish your cables down, your cable's out, just like so. Alright, that's enough for this tutorial.